The first execution during the notorious Salem witch trials took place on this day in 1692 in Salem Village, Massachusetts. The infamous Salem witch trials were a series of hearings and prosecutions of people who were accused of witchcraft and sorcery. This witch hunt took place as a combination of church politics, family feuds, and mass hysteria, and executions took place with nothing more than so-called eyewitness accounts to which the accused had to either confess and scapegoat someone else or face the noose. At the end of these so-called trials, at least 20 people were killed, most of them women. Witch hunt gradually declined in Europe and the Americas, where it was once prominent by the 1800s, with the advent of stronger central governance and the weakening of religious authority. Benjamin Franklin, the American polymath, is believed to have discovered the link between lightning and electricity on this day in 1752 with his famous Kite experiment. He wanted to show that electricity and lightning were the same thing, but to prove this, he needed to go near rain clouds and attract lightning to a conductor, a dangerous task. So he flew a kite instead to get near the skies and conduct lightning to the ground, where he harnessed it and conducted experiments with it as were done with electricity then, hence proving the connection. Franklin is credited with the invention of the lightning rod, which when installed on houses or tall structures would direct lightning from the sky to the ground, protecting that building from damage. On June 10, 1935, two friends, Bill Wilson, a stockbroker, and Dr. Robert Smith, both former alcoholics, decided to devote their lives to reforming others like them, and thus Alcoholics Anonymous was born. The name Alcoholics Anonymous was coined later, and it can be described as an international mutual aid fellowship of people who want to turn around their lives and help others do the same by staying sober. The AA's 12 Steps of Recovery is well known. It is believed that on this day in 1980, a message from the anti-apartheid leader and former South African President Nelson Mandela was smuggled out of the Robben Island prison, where he was incarcerated for life. The message urged people to unite, mobilize, and fight against racial segregation and white supremacist rule in the country. Mandela served 27 years in prison after his African National Congress Party was banned post the Sharpeville massacre, where hundreds of blacks were shot by the police. Mandela was accused of plotting to overthrow the racist regime. Even while behind bars, Mandela continued to inspire generations to struggle for their rights. He was freed in February 1990, the year which would mark the beginning of the end of apartheid.